Welcome everyone to Siena Heights University, a Catholic liberal arts university. For over 100 years, Siena has been fulfilling its mission of developing students who are competent, purposeful, and ethical. Located in Adrian, Michigan, a quaint community not far from 3 major metropolitan markets, including Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. It's here where you'll find a sense of community and leadership opportunities that prepare these students to serve others. I'm Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're gonna meet students who have found their place to grow at Siena. Their stories are distinctly different, but all have discovered that they're getting a first-class education and so much more. Siena strives to build intellect, support students as they explore identity, discover creativity, and develop leaders. That's the Siena Effect. Siena's patron saint, St. Catherine of Siena, said, "Be who God meant you to be, and you will set the world on fire." Ready to heat things up? Welcome to Siena Heights University. This is the College Tour. Choosing a college is about finding the right fit, the place where you will flourish and become the best version of you. Let me introduce you to Paige, a freshman at Siena who was in your shoes just a short time ago. Let's hear about her journey and the opportunities at Siena to get acquainted and find your fit. Welcome, Paige.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, everyone. Choosing what college to attend can be a really hard decision. As a senior in high school, I know exactly how you may feel. However, Siena made my decision very easy. They provided me with many amazing opportunities and events to attend, which ultimately solidified my decision to go to Siena Heights. In my college search, I looked for a school with an outstanding biology program and a bowling team. With Siena having both, I immediately reached out and applied the end of my junior year. I was invited to the Academic Scholarship Competition Day, offered to select high school juniors to meet with faculty, current students, and other interested students. I was able to learn a lot about the university and see how their biology program sets them apart from others. Most recently, I attended an art scholarship day. I was able to meet with faculty, get a personal tour of the studio, and a portfolio review. I got a taste of the art program and immediately fell in love with it. Because I wanted to join the bowling team, I was invited to spend the night on campus and stay in the dorms with a few girls. I got to experience dorm life, bowling practice, and attend their study tables time where they get together to study. All these opportunities and more are offered to any future and current student and are a great way to learn what life is like at Siena. Now, I am most excited for the classes that I'm going to take and the team that I'm going to be a part of. I'm happy to know that I have made the right choice. All right, Alex, it's your turn.
Thank you, Paige. Whether it's meeting faculty and learning about programs at the Academic Scholarship Competition Days or hanging out with fellow students for an overnight on-campus experience, you're encouraged to get a taste of what makes Siena the special place it is. And like Paige, you will find your perfect fit. Thanks again, Paige. Meet Liam, who comes from a long line of Siena saints and has found a degree pathway that fits his interests in business and Spanish. As president of the unofficial Spanish club, Liam explains how a liberal arts education is helping him chart his course to success.
Thanks for the glorious intro, Alex, and hola, amigos. For me, Siena was an easy decision as I grew up visiting campus and my entire family attended. In addition to upholding the family tradition, I knew I wanted to attend a liberal arts school. Some of my favorite parts of Siena are the relationships I have established. Working with my faculty mentor, I explored a variety of options and decided on a double major of business and Spanish. As a part of my degree pathway, I will spend a semester in Costa Rica to increase my fluency, experience a new culture, gain a global perspective, and enjoy the pura vida lifestyle. In addition to my classes, I serve as the president of the unofficial Spanish club, one of many clubs on campus that put on events for students. Participating in these co-curricular organizations is what sets Siena apart from all the other schools I visited during my search. Here you are seen, recognized, and appreciated for who you are. I love that Siena wants me to take classes outside of my major as part of the liberal arts identity. I am learning, exploring, and understanding the world around me from so many different perspectives. I know that what I've learned at Siena will help me navigate life after graduation. Thanks to the connections I have at Siena, after graduating, I will move to Spain and teach for several years. From there, it's Italy and the rest of Europe. Nos vemos, Alex.
Muy bueno, Liam. Your Siena education will serve you well as you travel the globe and find new adventures ahead. Keep the DePietro Siena legacy going strong. Wyatt is pursuing a nursing degree at Siena in hopes of combining his two interests, health sciences and serving others. He recaps for us how Siena's state-of-the-art nursing facilities are preparing him for his clinical work at local hospitals and medical offices. Wyatt, tell us more about your Siena experience.
Thanks, Alex. Since I was a kid, there are two things I love doing, and that's helping others and playing football. After a football-related injury and multiple surgeries, I realized that health sciences can combine these two things into one profession. I love the interactive learning style available here at Siena. My nursing classes get the right information to you, and it is designed for the best out-of-box learning available. The state-of-the-art tools, the rigorous courses, and the one-on-one learning style helped me push myself to excel from day one. The classroom sizes here provide for the most effective and efficient individual and communal learning available, with professors either right by your side or an email away. The course load will make you think critically and help you use the correct judgment for the problem at hand. And our advanced learning styles create realistic, real-life situations from freshman year to graduation. As I progress through the nursing major, I'm extremely excited to start clinical studies, to receive hands-on experience, and to move from the classroom off this beautiful campus into some incredible local medical facilities. I think of our clinicals as the training wheels for the beginning of our journey into the nursing programs. With experience, instruction, and training, us nursing majors will be ready for any rock in the road or bump ahead of us. Once I begin my career, I'll be able to pursue my passion of serving others and become the best nurse that Siena has created. Maybe one day I could be the inspiration for a young injured athlete who doesn't know what they want with their future either, just like me. Thanks for listening. Back to you, Alex.
Wyatt, you are an inspiration. We wish you the best as you continue your studies and move into a role that is in very high demand. Thanks again. Business degrees are available nearly anywhere you look. Here's Mercedes, who wouldn't settle on a program until she knew it would give her the educational foundation and experiential opportunities to prepare her for the business world. She has some great insights on building a meaningful degree experience.
Thanks, Alex, and hello, everyone. My name is Mercedes Starr, and I toured a lot of small private liberal arts colleges before I came here to Siena Heights. At each one, they told me that I would be treated as more than a number. It wasn't until I came here that I believed it for the very first time. I saw it, felt it, and knew that it was the place for me, despite being so far away from my home state of Arizona. Successful business is all about networking and building those personal connections. For me, that looks like becoming very involved on campus. As Treasurer of Student Government and President of Student Programming, Recreation and Activities Committee, SPARC, I can make my ideas a reality. I've used my finance skills to help fund campus improvements with student government, such as adding hammocks on campus or remodeling the kitchenette in the residence halls. I've also used my management and business skills to host events with SPARC, such as field trips to Cedar Point, late-night breakfast events, and hosting a Holly Festival on campus. Attending leadership conferences such as the National Association for Campus Activities, NACA, funded through Siena Heights, has helped build my abilities as a speaker and a leader, two things that are invaluable in today's business environment. I am currently expanding my leadership skills outside of Siena as a business intern, focusing on small business development. This summer, I will complete a finance internship. My undergraduate business classes provided the foundation for my successes. Now, I'm considering Siena's accelerated MBA, where I can start taking classes for the MBA program during my senior year. Whichever career path you choose, I encourage you to take your learning beyond the classroom and become involved in your community. There are people and resources available at Siena to support you. That's the Siena Effect. Back to you, Alex.
More than just a number, you got that right, Mercedes. And moving on to Siena's accelerated MBA sounds like a perfect fit. We wish you much success in your internship and your graduate work. Okay, everyone, this next segment speaks to a passion of mine, performing arts. And let me tell you, from their brand new Spencer Performing Arts Center to administrators who engage in and support the arts, Siena has it all. Meet junior Autumn. She's going to show you how her love of the stage translates into love for Siena. Autumn, you are up.
Thanks for the introduction, Alex. Hi, everyone. I always knew that I wanted to study musical theater. I had went to a performing arts program in high school, and after that, I knew I wanted a theater program that would act as my second family, especially being so far away from home. During my 2 years here, I've been able to be extremely involved and take leadership roles on and off stage. I was in Ellen Steel Magnolias, Tilly and She Kills Monsters. I was in the ensemble for Rent and dance captain and dance ensemble for Big Fish. As a major in musical theater, you're required to either work in the costume shop or the scene shop. I work in the costume shop, and I've been able to take some leadership responsibilities there as well. At Siena, we have a theater fraternity called Alpha Psi Omega. I am a member, and I was elected president for my junior year. The administrators always make sure they come see our performances. They love to see what their students have been working extremely hard on. Also, the theater and music department make sure they come see one another in their performances because it is extremely important to support the arts and the messages art spreads. The skills I've learned here at Siena as a musical theater major are skills that I could use anywhere. My communication and leadership skills have grown tremendously along with my growth as a performer. And on top of that, I've created bonds with both students and professors that I'll have forever. I couldn't have picked a better university to follow my dreams. That's all from me. Alex, take us to our next performance.
Thank you, Autumn. Siena's renowned performing arts programs have produced graduates whose careers include Broadway, the Metropolitan Opera, television, movies, and much, much more. And their visual fine arts programs are held in equally high regard. When you come to Siena, you learn how best to express your gifts. Let me introduce you to Alexis, a senior studying finance and a Siena softball player. She knows that being part of a team involves a lot more than game time. Alexis, tell us how you discovered your winning combination of community, athletics, and academics at Siena.
Thanks for that intro, Alex. Coming from a big high school in Michigan with almost 2,500 students, I was looking for the intimate dynamic that a small private university offers. I was looking for a home away from home, somewhere that I could find a family within my teammates, peers, and the faculty here. The initial relationships I made with my admissions counselor and the campus tour guides made a memorable first impression. As a bonus, I was able to follow my passion for softball to continue on and play at the collegiate level on the Saints softball team. Within our athletic department, I found an environment that supported students for success on and off the field. My teammates have provided a circle of love and encouragement through the transition from life with parents to life on my own. In my spare time on campus, I love to get together with friends and teammates in our field house to practice and play any pickup sport. As a resident assistant in our residence halls, I'm able to connect with athletes outside of my program and relate to their busy student-athlete schedules. Leadership is easy to find here at Siena with the diverse amount of teams, clubs, and other programs offered on campus. Personally, I've been able to be involved in student government as a senator and be a student ambassador in the admissions office, just like the students I looked up to on my tour. At SHU, I've been able to learn many valuable life lessons, ranging from little things like time management or organizational skills to broader ideas like becoming the best version of myself. And well, that's my story here at SHU. Back to you, Alex.
And a great story it is, Alexis. Siena offers a wide array of athletic programs, including a newly formed esports team. You are a fabulous ambassador for the next class of Saints coming on board. We know that the connections you've made as a Siena Saint will serve you well beyond your time on campus. Solid academics are a given when considering a college, but so much more goes into an education. Meet Adam, a performing arts major who has taken advantage of the many leadership opportunities and resources available at Siena. He embraces the liberal arts approach to learning and it has impacted his life way beyond the classroom. Take it away, Adam.
Thanks, Alex. Yo, what's up, everybody? Siena has been a safe place for me ever since I started. I remember when I walked through the doors and I saw how friendly the atmosphere was. I've always dreamt of going to a school that not only spoke to my moral standards, but my academic standards. Siena has been that and then some. As a musical theater major here, we have a plethora of resources to help us become the performers we need to be. Resources like the practice rooms, which help us sharpen our skills, whether it be in a voice lesson or independent practice. Or the black box, which helps us work on scene work as well as where we perform our most intimate shows. As a student living on campus, I've had access to great living spaces, dining halls, and student resources. I've had the privilege of being accepted into our student support services. This resource helps students find scholarships, manage schedules, form good study habits, and more. Siena also gives all of its students opportunities to excel in leadership roles. The organizations here on campus give its students chances to do what they love as well as spearhead them. I've had the privilege of being the president of Compel for the past 3 years, and it's helped me grow so much. Being a liberal arts school, Siena has given me a chance to learn bits of everything. Some of these lessons have went well beyond the classroom. Lessons on legacy, integrity, purpose, and leadership. Overall, my college experience has been more than an academic endeavor. Siena has a way of reminding its students about legacy, how it's not just our duty to be better for ourselves, but also for those around us. All right, Alex, back to you.
Thank you, Adam. He's right, you know. A liberal arts education gives you the ability to think, problem solve, and communicate in every facet of your life. Skills that will serve you and those around you well. Adam's got a bright future ahead. Take care. Meet Ashley, who after earning her bachelor's degree in 2014, decided to continue her education and pursue a graduate degree in clinical mental health counseling. Siena offers 6 master's degree programs, most available completely online, which gives students total flexibility with their schedule. Ashley, tell us your Siena story.
Thank you for the introduction, Alex. Hi, everyone. When I was looking for a college to attend and further my academic and athletic career, I knew I wanted to attend a place that felt like a second home. On my first campus tour visit, I found everything that I'd been searching for here at Siena Heights. My undergraduate story at Siena Heights began in 2014, studying criminal justice with a minor in psychology and playing for the women's golf team. After graduating in 2018, I was granted the opportunity to further my education and start a new chapter studying clinical mental health counseling. I found I was best able to balance work, life, and school by utilizing skills I had already learned during my undergrad while also seeking feedback from those closest to me. I was blessed to work with the best academic advisors and professors to help me with my academic and personal growth. Academic advisors at Siena Heights University always work to help me reach my highest level of potential with their extraordinary support and wisdom. With my graduate degree from Siena Heights, I was able to accept a position less than 2 months after graduation as a school-based behavioral health therapist. My career goals of serving the mental health community have come to life, and I'm thankful to Siena Heights University for this. Siena Heights has given me the tools and knowledge to be successful in life both personally and professionally. I have learned what it means to be competent, purposeful, and ethical in an environment that respects the dignity of all. I will be a Siena Heights University Saint for life. And those are the chapters of my story, Alex. On to the next page.
Thank you, Ashley, and congratulations on landing your dream job. That's amazing. Siena's master's programs focus on real-world applications so that graduates can successfully pursue their career goals. A Saint for Life sounds like a great chapter title in your story. Competent, purposeful, and ethical with respect for the dignity of all. You'll hear that phrase often at Siena because it is the core of their mission. I'd like to introduce you to Ben, who in addition to getting a first-rate education, wanted to find a community where his faith could grow. Ben, you are up.
Thanks, Alex. Hey guys, welcome to the Heights. When I started my college search, I was looking for a school where I could play athletics and further my faith, all while receiving a personalized education. Siena checked all the boxes. And when I stepped onto this beautiful campus, I never looked back. I immediately realized that my professors and coaches were going to get the best out of me at every turn. With Siena's small class sizes, it's allowed me to make personal connections with my professors and classmates. One of my favorite things about SHU is living in a community that is so spiritually and athletically driven. Here at Siena, I've had countless opportunities to further my faith and put it into action through service projects that have aided the Adrian community and many others around the world. Siena's mission is to create competent, purposeful, and ethical students in a learning environment that respects the dignity of all. Deeply rooted in the Dominican tradition, Siena has students take classes that focus on these core values, which helps to develop well-rounded individuals. Students come to Siena for more than just a degree. Students come here to find their voice, their faith, and to use their God-given gifts to make the world a better place. Bible study, campus ministry, masses, and service projects are just a few of the ways that Siena helps students find or further their faith. Here at Siena Heights, I've not only made friends for life, but personal connections with my professors that will last me throughout my professional career. In an ever-changing world in need of competent, purposeful, and ethical thinkers, I'm so happy that Siena is preparing me for whatever's coming next. Sending it back to you, Alex.
Thanks, Ben. Students come to Siena for more than a degree. So true. And they find community, purpose, and a desire to serve their wider world. Siena welcomes students of all faiths and respects the dignity of all. Knowing that a college is a good fit is one thing. Navigating the process can still seem a little complicated, especially if you're an international student. Meet Wilhelm, an international student who has benefited from the support of advisors and staff who come alongside the journey to ensure success. Wilhelm, please take it away.
Thanks, Alex. Hey everyone, soccer has been a huge part of my life since I was little. When I arrived at Siena Heights University, I wasn't really sure about my major, but I knew that I wanted to study somewhere along the lines of athletic and training. I knew that SHU was the right place for me since the beginning. The Center for Student Success gave me a full assistance in planning the best college program that would have fit me. My advisor helped me choose a major in exercise science, which will lead my passion for sports into my future professional career. Being an international student, they created a plan to help me pay my tuition and even award me an athletic scholarship. They make it affordable for anyone to attend and offer many scholarship opportunities. The staff had made the whole process so simple and helped me make this place feel like another home. With Siena Heights University being a liberal arts school, there is so much diversity that helped me gain knowledge beyond just my major. My professors and advisors have been so helpful in leading me to my next step and have been focused on helping me prepare for my future from the start. Now, I'm not only involved as a student ambassador, but I'm also serve as the international admissions counselor for Siena Heights University. Now, my professors and I are working to set up my internship as I head toward my senior year. They are making sure that I'm completing all of the final steps so I can get into the job that I have always dreamed of. I feel prepared for my future, and I'm excited to see where I go next. Thanks for listening. Alex, over to you now.
Thank you, Wilhelm. Your Siena experience sounds like it has been a smooth and rewarding process. Siena welcomes international students, who, by the way, pay the same tuition rate as all other students. In fact, there is one tuition level that applies to all Siena undergrad students on the Adrian campus. Siena also has the Siena Tuition Advantage, which is Siena's promise to hold tuition rates steady for 2 academic years for full-time students enrolled at both its residential campus as well as at the SHU global locations and online program. Well, our time has flown by. We haven't even mentioned SHU Global, Siena's online off-site option for students who want to pursue their degree from home. You can check out all of Siena's over 50 programs by visiting their website. I want to personally thank our Siena Saints for giving their time so you can learn more about this fabulous learning community. Siena grads go into the world prepared for a meaningful career and a purpose-filled life. These students are incredible. This campus is beautiful. It's truly a special place. Hope to see you on campus real soon, everyone. Until then, take care and go Saints.